now telling the truth and perfect all the vairagyas in the world. To leave all these things to take 100,000 janmas. Are you going to wait for the Lord? So the best thing is you somehow attach. Yena kena prakarena mane krishnam nivejya. Mana krishne nivejya. So in whatever way you attach yourself to the Lord, holding him fast, then automatically everything will leave. And that is why one marga was given by Ramana. It is called to find out who am I? Who am I? So in that case he said, no prerequisites, no vairagya. You know why? Now, you are coming from Baroda to from Ahmedabad to here by a bus. You are having only a small bag which contains just two of your clothes, that's all. When you are coming, you sleep for about half an hour, 1 hour. Suddenly you got up, you forgot who you are. This happens, this is called amnesia in medical terms. There is partial amnesia and full amnesia. This is the medical term. So you forgot who you are. Now you are still halfway. Oh, it will come back, I have forgotten. So you just go through things. There is nothing there. There is a book, no name. Nobody there is known to you. Nobody knows where from you are coming, who are you and all that. Now slowly you go through. There is nothing there except your clothes, where nothing is written. Now soon enough he says in 15 minutes you are reaching Baroda. Now you are panicking. Where will I go to Baroda? Do I belong to Baroda or do I belong to Ahmedabad? Where is my account? Where is my ashram? Where are my shishyas? Where are my friends? How will I live there? You see in your pocket you have got just 2 rupees. How will I live with these 2 rupees? How panicky you become because you don't know who you are. Even this way. Now, that moment, supposing the bus stops at one place, middle place, before coming to Baroda, and there some vendors come, and one of the chaps come. He says, Swamiji, this laddu you take, this is a prasad. You will say, Baba, I don't want. Because you are so busy knowing who you are and would you like to take the laddu there. Then, suppose the second time he says, Nay, Swamiji, you take. I tell you, I don't want. Because the vairagya has already come. Unless you know who you are not prepared to take anything. You are not prepared to take food, you are not prepared to take anything, you should know who you are. So get that panic, get that much of things, then vairagya automatically comes. You would not like anything till this is known. So in that method, that's the easy. That is what he says. So, even otherwise I would say this Jnana Marga, Vairagya is essential for him. But in all other Margas, Vairagya is put last. You somehow love God, you somehow hold on to Him, you somehow catch hold of Him, then you can live. See, there are 2 paths to the God. The main paths are only 2, not 3. Karma is not considered as a path. Karma is a help in only cleaning the house. As I said, there are 2 paths to our sadhanas. One is cleaning the house. Second is calling the president to come here, President of India. Unless your house is clean, he won't come. But as I said, don't spend too much of attention to cleaning the house. Somehow you persuade the president, okay, I am coming next week. Then 10 days earlier, that security squad will come. They will say, Swamiji, how will you keep your house? And how dare you call the president? And they will themselves take the broomstick. They will clean it. So you need not bother. So second part is more important than this. So the Karma Yoga is meant for those who don't believe in a God, who don't believe in anything further. So for them to make a start, you say, there is no God, nothing, no moksha, you don't bother about it. Yeah. See, this man is suffering. Why don't you do something for him? You are working in the hospital. Why don't you try to get him a free admission there? Right. Yes, that I will do. Yes, that man is suffering. So you start him on that, so that his heart will begin to go out. So that 1 man, 3 men, it will become bigger and bigger. Then finally one day he will try to think of God also. It will come automatically. Right. So the Karma Yoga is only a grooming process. So this grooming process is not a must. That is why Shankara refuses to call Karma Yoga as not even a subsidiary to getting the God. It is nothing at all. It need not be there. So only Jnana and Bhakti are 2 methods. That is there. In both we require a Guru. Guru is very, very important. People think in Vedanta that a guru is not important, but all the Upanishads again and again say that a guru is a must. In Viveka Chudamani, Shankara, who is the Advaitin founder, he says, Sa Vijnanartham Gurumeva Abhigaccheti Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. If you want to know about the Lord, you go to a guru who is Shrotriya and Brahmanishta. What is the meaning of both? Brahmanishta means the one who is completely one with the Lord, who is Nishtha with the Lord, with the Brahman. He is 100%, he is one with the Brahman for all practical purposes. He considers himself as the Brahman, not he considers he has become the Brahman, say. He is the Brahmanishta. Then why Shrotriya again? When he has got the ultimate thing, see, when somebody has already passed the MA, will you tell me a man who has passed SSC as well as MA? It is foolishness. Shrotriya is one of the first steps where Shrotriya means the one who has studied the Vedas properly and he knows. Why has he given both? In a Brahmanishta, if he becomes a fakir who is never in his own consciousness, he cannot be your guru. He has reached. But he will not be able to impart anything. He is so much in that, he is not prepared to come down to a lower consciousness to help others. He is prepared to live only in that, he is not concerned with you at all. While there are other people who have reached the highest stage, who are prepared to come down and help others. If those people do not know the prakriya or the method by which they reach, they will not be able to teach you the method. You have reached it somehow. But like J. Krishnamurti, where you are able to say that there are no paths, well, this is all. He has already cut short all your ideas. He said, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And then you say, oh, now he is going to give me a good path. He said, there are no paths. Then you are nowhere. Neither this nor that. We say, a crow went to a swan to know how it walks nicely in a swan gati, Hamsa gati. It had a training for 1 year, but it couldn't learn. So it came back as a crow, it began to walk, it has forgotten. Kakagatihi vismrta hamsagatihi na adhikata. It couldn't understand the hamsagati, it has forgotten the kakagati also. So that will be the stage. So, a guru is essential. Not only this is told in 100 different places. 100 different places. See, in Gita also it comes, you go to the man who knows well and then you ask him with prashraya, with humility and also with jigyasa, you ask him, all these things are coming there also. And in 3 Upanishads, in Chandogya, it comes in 2 places. Acharyavan Purusho Veda. A man who doesn't have an Acharya, he cannot understand the Brahman. He may know the Brahma Sutra from top to bottom, he may talk nicely about it. A man who never had an Acharya, he can't. The only exception is an Atyashrami, who had his guru in the previous birth, who has become 100% okay, and who comes only as the Loka Guru. He is called the Guru Nam Guru. All the contemporary gurus are his Shikshyas. He comes only once in 3,000 years, like Vamadeva, Shukadeva, Jadabharata, and Raman Maharshi about the last of the, so far in the adjustments. That is different. Now, out of the Brahmanishtas, why all the people can't help the world? The Brahmanishtas are who have reached the enlightenment stage, who have become one with God. The Shastras have divided into 4 categories of 4 steps. There is called Sapta Jnana Bhumika. There are 7 stages in Jnana. There are no stages. Ultimately there is only one. We are talking from the ignorant side. Talking from the level of ignorance. There are 7 steps. There the last people, the one is called Brahmavid. He knows the Brahman, he is the lowest stage. He is the man who got 40%, the minimum pass mark and passed his MBBS. He is called the Brahmavid. The other one is called Brahmavid Varaha. He got 60% marks. He also passed the MBBS. So he is called the Brahmavid Varaha. Then the third one is called Brahmavid Variya. He got distinction marks. He got more than 75%. He is called Brahmavid Varaha. The man who got 100% and passed MBBS, he is called Brahmavid Varishta. So all the 4 are different. That is why you find Raman Maharshi was different, Mahanandamayi was different, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was different. You don't try to classify them, you are not fit unless you reach that stage. But definitely there are differences between this. So the ultimate person who is the Brahma with Varishta, there many of them may not be interested because they find that everything is he only. So this entire thing is a drama, they are not concerned to go. Supposing in the drama one fellow comes with a cut hand and blood is flowing in this stage, that is part of the drama. So a doctor is sitting, will you go there and bandage him? He knows it's all false. So in that way he knows, so he doesn't want to commit this thing. So you go to a man, Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. Then beyond it, he has given further thing. Avrijina, Apapahata. Avrijina, the man who doesn't have the least papa. See, a perfect dancer will never make one false step. He is so perfect. So similarly, when once you become the Brahman, you can do anything. This is theoretical. A Brahmanishta can do anything, but he will not do anything which is adharma, because Yadadacharati Shrestha Tattadev Vidrojana, Gita says, when you have come to one step, you become the leader. So others will follow you. So if you do anything wrong, अरे मेरे गुरु ही ऐसे करते हैं यार, मेरे गुरु ही पीते हैं, मैं क्यों नहीं पीता? So he will take cigarettes. He says, my guru eats cigarettes. So because of him, you will not do it. So the people at that level, they will never make one false step. They will never do anything which is called adharma in this world. Even though they are beyond dharma and adharma. But they will not do that. That is the truth.
What is that Sanskrit word? What is the Sanskrit word?
Avrijinaha. Avrijinaha. Vrijina means papa. Avrijinaha. The one without any papa. He doesn't have any papa. It also means another. As we said yesterday, what is the basic papa we have ever done? The only papa we have done is to think this body is I. So first thing is, this is the greatest papa. So because of this sin only, my son has been born to this body, so he is special to me. My wife has been linked with this body, she is special to me. So only these are the people I will care for. That fellow was born to different bodies, I don't want. So the moment you think this, then the problem comes, he becomes your enemy, somebody becomes your friend, somebody becomes all the relationships which you imagine. That is what is causing you all the problems. That is why. So, Samitpani Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. The man should go. Samitpani means it's an indication I am coming as a Shishya. So in those days, they were taking these small twigs which are to be put in the sacrificial fire for ahuti or oblations. They were called as Samit. This Samit has got a different meaning. Samit is to be put in the fire and it has to be completely burned to ashes. So sir, I have come to be here so that you can offer me into the fire of knowledge so that nothing will remain of this body. This entire, all things will reduce to ashes. So there will be nothing of me. I will be nothing, only he will remain. So this is another meaning that he takes the Samit in his hand. Samitpani Shrotriyam Brahmanishtam. So as there are 4 different categories, so the one will talk only of Brahman and Brahman alone. But another will talk of both Saguna and Nirguna, because I will say there is 1 rupee coin. On one side, Indira Gandhi's photo will be there. On the other side, some tree will be there. So this side is as true as the other side. Both are the same coin only. So the one who has got Nirakara or the Brahman, so long as this world looks real to you, then both the things are real to you. These are all, you see, a method need not be true. No method can be true because there is only truth is the Lord only. So all the methods are false, all the methods are in Maya only. So you have to catch hold of one of them. So whatever is there is in Maya. But so long as relatively you consider this body is real, then that Krishna, Rama, whoever comes to you, he is as real also. There is no doubt about it. When you think he is real, you will approach him. You think he is real, he is the Parabrahman, he is all. Well, you will reach. Just to teach that only. So the ultimate teaching of his has to be this, that you are he, you are that. That is Atma, Brahma, Aikya Bhava. The Atman is you, I. So this I and this Brahman are the same. So Brahma, Atma, Aikya Bhava, this is what is to be finally told. How it should be done. The prakriya according to our Vedanta is, there are two different prakriyas there. The one is, as I told yesterday, the top person, the man who is highly qualified, who just hears it, I am the Brahman, he sits as the Brahman, that's all. He never moves. He never moves. See, what happened was, there is a temple of Nataraja called Chidambaram. So previously, there was an Umapati Shivacharya who was a priest. He was not only a pujari, he was a great tapasvi. So the king honored him. Every day when he comes to the temple for doing the puja, he will have a shibika. Shibika means a palanquin. So he will, and 4 people will bring him. And in front, 2 people will carry that lighted masal kehte hain. Masal means some cloth is wound around a stick, so it is put in the oil, and then the fire is there, that fire, torch. So they will bring 2 people will come with torch. So morning 10 o'clock when the sun is on, he will be coming there with this. One day when he was coming, a man who looked like a man, he was coming. He saw and he laughed at him and he told, Diva Andaha Karte Gachati. In our side, even some mothers give a gali to a boy. He will say, hey, you will go in the wood. Tum lakdi mein jayega. Arthat, in the final day, we have taken the stretcher which is made of that. So, that is given as a gali. So, in that way he said, see this fellow who is blind during daytime, he is going on this lakdi. Then, immediately it struck him, yes, what is all this adambara? 2 people bring. That is why he calls me, he is blind during the day, he requires a torch. He requires this, इसकी क्या जरूरत है? मिसाल की इसकी जरूरत है कि यदि आदमी अंधा हो, देर टाइम में जा रहा है ये तो. So diva andha, a man who is blind during daytime, काटते गच्छति is going on लकड़ी पर जा रहा है ये तो मरने वाला है. The moment he heard it, he got down. He ran into the jungle nearby. He sat there. He never came out of it. He never bothered about food. He remained there. On the 20th day, he left his body. So, he is one, just by hearing one sentence, wo andar jag gaya, he went and took it. But not all are like this. So, for them, you do require. So, they have given another method for them. The second method is called through Brahmakara Vritti. You have always to think of something, you cannot stop your thoughts. The moment when he told you stopped all your thoughts, you said I am Brahman. That is different. You became the Brahman. But here what you do is, the Brahmakara Vritti means your mind is thinking of 1,000 different things about my wife, about my future, about my pension, where I will settle down, hundreds of things. Instead, always think of the Brahman. How to think of the Brahman? You cannot simply say Brahman, Brahman, it's not a japa. So whatever is told in the Upanishad, Nishkriyam, Shantam, Nishkalam, Niranjanam. So Niranjanam, like that, you go on thinking of whatever he is Nirlipta, he is this, it may be a negative one also. There is nothing positive. But still you go on thinking of him. You say he has got no rupa, arupa, okay, avarna, he has got no color. You go on thinking of him, that's called Brahmakara Vritti. 24 hours you should think of nothing else excepting Brahman. See how the mind works, how the thought works. Now I am seeing this. The Shastras say, from here, when I am just thinking of this, I see. Eyes do not recognize anything. The eyes pass on the message, something I am seeing here, which is like this, so it passes on to the mind. The mind then not only recognizes because of its earlier thing, this is called water bottle, and it is able to see it fully because the eyes cannot see completely. It only knows something is there. Then the full figure has come. The waves of the mind, which is called the thought waves, they come and they make an envelope over it. So that only you are seeing. You are not really seeing the water bottle. Your mind has taken the akara of a water bottle. So this is called the water bottle akara vritti. A thought wave which has taken the form of the water bottle. So isi tarah, going on thinking of the Brahman, now it cannot take the form of the akara of the Brahman for more than one reason. You do not know what that Brahman is, whether it is akara or not, what sort of akara it is, nothing is known to us at all. Why it is not known? Because the Brahman is being enveloped by some envelope, something, some avarana, which is magical. You do not know what it is, you call it Maya or Vidya or whatever it is, but there is an avarana. Continuous Brahmakara vritti and the thinking of that Brahman alone, when it goes, the thought waves go and go on dashing against it. Just as in America in September 2001, some planes went, the terrorist planes went and hit against the tower. Then what happened? The tower broke, but all the plane and the pilot also died. That's called the suicide squad. Similarly, this Brahmakara vritti, it is also in Ajnana only. In Ajnana, based on something you are going on thinking Brahman, Nishkriyam, Nishkalam, Shantam, you are going on thinking. It goes on going and dashing against the avarana of the Brahman. Then one day that breaks, in that explosion, this Brahmakara vritti dies, the Ajnana dies. So the Ajnana dies, and that avarana dies, what remains is that. So when the Ajnana dies, the so-called I dies, then you no longer remain. Brahman alone remains self-revealed, you are now one with him. That is what happens. So this is our Vedanta's second prakriya. This is called Brahmakara vritti, goes, it dashes against the avarana or that cover, and the cover breaks and there is an explosion. The cover goes, you go, your Ajnana goes, because you are a product of your Ajnana only. That is all. Then finally the Brahman alone remains. So this is the matter. So for this, he cannot bring this Brahmakara vritti or bring the Brahman and place before you. No Guru can do it. But what can he do? He can help you to have that Brahmakara vritti. To that extent he is capable. Because he has become one with it. So he will be able to, with his vibrations, he will be able to make your mind samahita so that it will not go elsewhere. It will become one-pointed. Then you will be only thinking of that Brahman or that God alone. So that capacity that Guru has got. And what is the other benefit of that Guru? So this is what he does. He sees to it that your Brahmakara kriti goes and it dashes against it. Then automatically that has to break. Now the Guru. So this is called the Guru Kripa. So Guru Kripa is only that his capacity to make you have the Brahmakara vritti which will over dash against it. Unless it is there, the Brahmakara vritti will not come. This is what the Chandogya Upanishad says. There are two places where they are given about the Guru. Acharyavan Purusho Veda. The one who doesn't have an Acharya, that man cannot understand. Only if he had an Acharya, he will be able to see the Brahman finally. This is what it says. So Upanishads are Vedanta. So you cannot say anything against the Vedanta. So yeah, Guru is a must and Guru Kripa is a fact. This is told in Vivek of Shankara. This is told in Shvetashadra Upanishad. There is one. It is told in the Mundaka Upanishad. And it is told in this Chandogya. So in 5 Upanishads, the Guru's importance has been given here and again. That is that. The Guru Kripa doesn't mean it is something that which will just to bring the Gulab Jamun and place it in your mouth and say the Gulab Jamun is there, so oh, badi Kripa hogi. Ye baat nahi hai. So the Guru Kripa's meaning is different. It takes you and puts it. How does it do? Not only his. You don't choose a Guru who comes one day and he talks, oh, very nice, Swamiji, humko diksha de dijiyega. No. You find out what's the lineage from which he has come. Whether he had an Acharya himself. And what sort of an Acharya he had. So you see his Guru Parampara. And if you say from the Guru Parampara, how does it help? The Kripa of his Guru, he has given the words to him. The word sound itself is the Brahman. We call it the Shabda Brahman. The word itself is the Brahman. So through him, what you call the Shaktipata has come to his Shishya, Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So when he gave the mantra to Rakhal Maharaj or Brahmananda, so the Brahmananda's into him, into his heart has entered the Shakti of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. It is not the Shakti of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa alone. His Guru Totapuri has given him, so that power has joined this and the totality has come here. When the Brahmananda gave it to my Guru Purushottamananda ji, then naturally when the power came, the power was very big. Because as time goes, you become weaker and weaker, the Shishyas become weaker and weaker. You and I are not like the Padmapada, the Shishya of Shankara and all that. We are all in the weaker variety. We want to hold half to the world and half to this, not even half, 90% to the world and 10% to God. So naturally from this it take you, it requires stronger. Nowadays we need it more. So that is the thing. And then that from Purushottamananda when he gave me, in me the energy of all these things were. In between, supposing one man never did any japa or anything, just he took it and gave me a diksha, he didn't do, but the other ones he got. So you need not bother. So, but when a man doesn't have an acharya, if his own sadhana is weak, because you thought he is good, you went to him, then there will be no power at all. So you have to work on your own, which will be more difficult. You don't really have an acharya at all. That is why it is very important to see that you take from a guru who has got a pakka lineage. So these are all given in the Shastras. So accordingly we go.
But at least he is the right man. At least he is the right man.
Whoever comes to you, that means you deserve only, that doesn't matter. See, after all, a boy in a third standard cannot help expect a PhD to come and be his tutor. So naturally, you will get a tutor who is good for you. So no problem. When once it comes to you, you take it. He is the one who has to carry. Even if he is, as I said, even if he is supposed to be not good, later on you found he is a rogue. He is nothing at all. You need not bother at all. Because the Shakti had already come to you in his word, the Shakti of others were there. Not all the entire Guru's lineage were not rogues. So somebody or other was good. So that will begin to work in you and you will go to your thing. Let the Guru go to his hell. We don't mind.
But यहाँ तो ये लिखा है कि गुरु साक्षात परम ब्रह्मा.
Why it is written? Because according to the Shastra, what happens is, whenever anybody, even a normal fellow on the road, when you think he is a guru and you go and take, then what happens? The moment he gives you a mantra, the Lord, the Brahma, Shiva, Rudra, they all come and stand. The Jikvagre Vartate Tada. They come and live in your tongue. So at that time, no man is giving. Mantra is so divine, it cannot be given by any man. At that time, the man has become divine and all the three things are given you. That is why you call the Guru. Even when the Guru becomes a rogue, the one who gave you is the Lord. That is why. That is why. That is how it works. So now we will start.
Voting to complete.
So now, as I said, on the other method where you go by, see, you can go to the level of Brahmakara Vritti only when you forget the body, only when you forget all other thoughts and all that. Sometimes, we see a beautiful dream. We go on talking about for 20 days, oh, in the dream, Sanjati came, Krishna came, he gave me a basuri, he said, तुम भी बजाओ, वो बहुत बढ़िया रहा यार, उसको रखने से ही हम समाधि में चले गए. You go on talking about it. So even these thoughts are distractive. You have to go to the final one. So all these things are in dream. Why should a dream come? For three reasons it comes. Number one, the one main reason is, in the dream, somebody comes and beats me, I get a dukkha, I get misery. Somebody gives me 1,000 rupees, I am very happy. So even the dream, you have got happiness, you have got miseries and sorrows. So in the previous birth, whatever bad things you have done, the minor ones, good things are bad things, whatever you have done, the minor good things are bad things. Somebody, some blind man dropped his stick, you took it and handed over to him. This is only a minor thing, you didn't do anything very big, you didn't sacrifice anything of yours, excepting 1 second of yours. So these minor deeds which you did, their results, that prarabdha, it works off in your dream itself. So that the waking time need not be taken for this purpose. So you get a sorrow for the minor, some bad deed you did in the previous birth. So the minor good deed you do, in the dream you got 1,000 rupees lottery. So it is over. This Sukha Dukkha is over. So one is for this purpose, for the minor papas and the punyas you get. And the second thing what happens is, this is purely the mind has to work continuously. Unless you come to the Brahman, that is only the sleep. So when it works in the daytime, your logic was there, so it was continuing, everything was in a logical manner. Now, you saw during the daytime, somebody going with a blue umbrella. And then you saw one temple elephant going somewhere. Then you saw one lady going somewhere and all that. And fourthly, you saw one gentleman wearing a red shawl and going. So in that dream it will come as a lady going, sitting on an elephant with an umbrella in her hand. So all these things come mixed up. So the daytime, whatever you saw, the impressions, they come mixed up and all that, because the continuous thoughts are working. Because thoughts never cease unless you try to. Chittavriti Virodha has to be done by you. So when you don't do it, so in the mind is still there, alive during the swapna. So it goes on at that stage also. So that is what happens. So this swapna is for all these three reasons. For all these reasons. And the third one I didn't tell you. The third one, sometimes what happens is, there are various planes of existence. Just as there is a Bhuloka, there are so many lokas in between. And everywhere it is not necessary that everybody will be wearing shirt and pant, they may not be having even bodies. So there are so many types here and there and all that, which Ramakrishna Paramahamsa has said that when his mother was carrying him, she was able to see certain types of gods going in various varnas, coming to her and bowing to her and then talking with her and all that. She asked him, are they true? He said, relatively they are true. So long as your body is true, they are true. In the various stages of consciousness, you get all these things. But the final consciousness is only one, that is always exist. But as and when the dust goes away, you think there are different levels of consciousness. The consciousness doesn't change. It is the dust which changes from time to time, which fall on it. That is there. So, what happens is, sometimes you get a hole from one plane, from there you are able to see here. So what happens is, sometimes you are able to see the future. Sometimes something in the past it comes. That is because the past, that hole open, you are again seeing to the past. It is just like a tape recorder. You forward it or you backward, you can go at any time. So similarly, sometimes it goes forward and you are able to see what is going to happen in 3 months. Not only here, sometimes for some people it even goes and shows something which just happened to somebody in Ahmedabad, sitting here, and I see a dream. And if you write to that man, if you know the address and if you write to him, it may prove a fact after 3 months, the same incident happens. This has also happened. But these are all rare. These are all again the thought waves. Sometimes, it gets changed here and there, and that's why it comes. They have not got no meaning at all. And by knowing what is going to happen, you are not going to change anything at all. That is all. The man is going to weep tomorrow when the accident comes after 3 months. Now by telling you, he will begin to weep from today. That is all the thing you have done. Oh, I am going to get an accident. He told me I am going to die. I am going to have an accident. You make him weep for 3 months more. So what is the fun in it? So it is better not to know what is the future. So he is giving the avasthatraya viveka. These are the 3 types of states you go through. So all the 3 states are false. You think that this waking state is there, the rest too. It is just like in a cinema. You are seeing a man is awake and you are seeing he is going to sleep. And then you are seeing he got up from that. So all these things are all false. Similarly here, all these 3 states are not real states. They are all part of a big dream. So in that dream of the cosmic dream, you are awake, you are in sleep, you are saying all these 3 are equal in that all these 3 are part of a dream. When Raman Maharshi was telling this to some group of people, one clever man, he asked him a question. Swami, you say that all these 3 are equal, all these 3 are false only. During the waking time I am so busy, I am a businessman. So you tell me some sadhanas which I can do during my sleep. Because I got enough time. Then Ramana told, you know, do you remember all the things you do in the waking state in your sleep? He says, no, that I forget. So if I tell you, you will forget it. So when you are sleeping, you come to me, I will tell you all the projects.
Very intelligent. Very intelligent officer.
That's, he thought he was intelligent.
Paid him in the same coin.
Now there are a short reflection of this. Very good.
So he is now talking of Swapna, then Sushupti. Because yesterday he talked of Jagrat state. Swapne sajiva sukha dukkha bhokta samajaya kalpita jviva loke. This Swapna is also not the truth. Kalpita jiva loke. Again you find some jivas, you find some men, you find some animals in the dream. So you have prepared another world. A dream world you have prepared. So this dream world is kalpita. Kalpita means imagined by the mind.
By the time it will become the truth then, your dreams will come the truth by the time. Then what is the reality about the dream?
What you consider as true is again from waking state you think it is true. Whatever happens in the waking state also is untrue only. So it is just like a drama. See, in the drama whether a man dies, whether somebody cuts his hand, the entire thing is false. So that is the So, Swamayaya kalpita jiva loke. How does he imagine such things? Because of the Maya. See, due to the Maya, the entire thing has been imagined already, though not by you particularly, by the cosmic mind it has been done for each one. So it goes on. Then what happens? Sukha dukkha bhokta. Then there also, there are miseries, there are things. He sometimes eats good sweets. Sometimes, he gets fever, he gets other diseases. He may get a cancer in the dream also. So he is a bhokta of sukha and dukkha. He experiences both miseries as well as joys. But as this entire world itself is only Maya, so what all you see is also part of the Maya. The sukha is part of the Maya. The sorrow is part of the Maya. So this entire thing is this. This is what it does. The jiva does. So this swapna is not the reality. Then sushupti kale sakale viline tamo vibhuta sukha rupameti. Sushupti kale, at the time of sleep, then what happens? Sakale viline. All things have disappeared and dissolved. See, supposing today I got 50 fractures, I fell down, I am admitted in the hospital. Somehow they have given me some sleeping tablets, I sleep well. And am I aware of a single fracture in the body? Even my 2 feet will be kept up. They would have kept some hanging thing in which they are kept up and all that. You are not aware of it. So the world goes away. Your body goes away. So there is nothing there. You don't see the hospital. You don't see the nurses. You see nothing there at that time. So you don't see anything at all. You have no memory of any of these things. Then what happens? Sakale viline. When everything has disappeared, what all you know, what all you have seen, everything has disappeared. Tamo vibhutaha sukha rupameti. Then that tamas comes that makes the body sleep. Actually, Atma cannot sleep. Atma is nishkriya. Atma cannot sleep. Atma cannot dream. So all these things are happening to the body, which is identifying itself with the jiva, with that Atma. So that Chaitana comes in it as if it is there. We call it as the reflection of the Chaitana. See, now the heat comes. I keep it in the sun. Then when I take it out, it is hot. So this heat is only the reflection of the sun's rays. The sun's rays are not here. So it is like that only. So due to that, you think you are feeling. See, now if somebody comes and cuts this hand is jada. This has got no chaitanya. The chaitanya is inside it, that is separate. It is one. It is not only in one part. The chaitanya is there inside. Bulb is separate. Chaitanya is there. Chaitanya is not inside the bulb. I mean the bulb portion which is there, inside the glass it is not there. Similarly, this is jada only. Right? So if you cut, it cannot talk, it cannot weep, it cannot shout. Then you shout.
You will some pain. You will come in some
So
pain.
what is pain? Pain is not this cannot feel any pain. See, pain, everything, see, if I beat it, does it feel pain? It is
My
jada.
body will feel, no. My body will feel.
I am coming to that. Why do you feel? It is not the body which feels at all. The body is now along with the Chetan. That is what is called the knot. Both have joined together, even though they are separate. Even though the bulb is separate and the electricity is separate, the electricity thinks that I am now with the body is part of me. It is not even inside, it is free to go. But still, we think that this is my body and it has gone into it. So, the Atman lends its consciousness to it a little. That is the reflection of the consciousness. Due to it, it is the Atman which weeps, because this cannot weep. This cannot do anything. A jada vastu cannot move, cannot talk, cannot react. So what is reacting is the Atman. Because Atman thinks the body is mine, I am the body, so naturally it is the Atman that weeps which should not weep. The Atman means it is not the pure Atman. The Atman which has linked itself to the body and which thinks that I am this body, that weeps. That is the Atman which has come to this drama with the body, that weeps, not the original one. When you weep, it is not Mr. Mahesh who is weeping, it is the Rama of the drama who is weeping. Where you identify yourself with the dress you have, then you wept. But internally you are free only at that time also. As Mr. Mahesh, aapke andar there is no sorrow at all. So the same thing happens here. The one that, see what happened was, there was a Swamiji who was sitting in a place where there were 4 roads meeting. So in the middle there was a small kutia, he was sitting outside and sitting. One cow was going by that way. It was running because the butcher was pursuing it. It went away. The butcher came and asked, "Oh Swamiji, by which way did it go?" Because there are 3 roads now. He came by one. Now there are 3 roads. So he asked him by which way. Now if he tells the truth, the fellow will go and kill the cow. Now he cannot tell a lie because he is a Swamiji. Because the Shastras say a spiritual man under no circumstance should tell a lie. He may keep quiet and get himself killed, but he cannot tell a lie. For a householder they have said, whenever you want to save somebody's life, vrityarthe pranasankate. So in those days, you can tell a lie. This is called Shukraniti. But this is not applicable for a spiritually. A man wants to reach the high spirituality. So he said, जो देखता है वो बोलता नहीं, जो बोलता है वो देखा नहीं. इन दोनों का जो कोऑर्डिनेट करता है, जो समन्वय करता है, वो गुरु चरण में बैठा था. Now that fellow couldn't understand. The eyes have seen, but eyes cannot talk, I saw. Now the mouth says, it is not first hand information, it has not seen. So the one who coordinated both, he was sitting in his meditation, that's what he said. The other one said, तो कोई पागल है करके वो चल पड़ा. So in the same way, the one who got the cut is the body. The one who weeps is this Atman who is now linked to the body. So this is how we are feeling the pain. So the Atman and the mind have joined together. He lent his power of Chaitanya to the mind. So the mind is getting the pain. There is no real sorrow. There is no. I will give you another example. Swami Shantananda Puri of Vrindavan, he was once going to Kedarnath. उसमें एक ब्रह्मचारी था. There was one brahmachari. In between, when they went to a place called Gauri Kund, there was a big tank. So they went and took bath. And they were starting. The brahmachari, when he came for some distance, some 100 yards, he suddenly found his golden ring has fallen down. My Lord, has fallen down there. I have got to go and find it. It is very costly. So he told them, I will go and just find out and come. So he was weeping, he was very sorrowful. He went, he searched everywhere, he couldn't get. He came back and joined, he was weeping, oh my golden ring has gone, golden ring has gone. Now, the golden ring has caused real sorrow, real pain in his heart, is weeping with pain. The pain of having given away 1,000 rupees worth of earring. Right? He got a real misery, a real pain in the heart. After 2 days going, he saw one small stone which was glittering. It looked like a diamond. He showed it to another one. Hey, bhai, ye to diamond nahi hai, मालूम पड़ता है. Diamond hai na? So he kept it very carefully. Now he became very happy. Oh, I lost gold, I got diamond. So the same one became. So that ring gave him sorrow. Now this stone has given him happiness. Then they went to Kedarnath and went back after 2 months. Till that he was very happy, he was very careful. Now it may not be lost. When he went to Rishikesh, he gave it to one Goswami. भैया इसको देखो ये क्या है? अरे भाई ये तो it is an ordinary glass piece. Now it began to give him sorrow again. Now where is sorrow and where is this thing? It is only your mental mode. That's right. It has nothing to do with it. In one of the Upanishads, a beautiful story has been given. I don't remember the names, I will call it as Rama and Krishna. From Mansara, 2 boys, one Rama and one Krishna, from 2 different houses, they went to America. Then, for 10 years they never came. Then another man from Mansar went there, he met them. हमारे गांव के लोग हैं, दोनों से मिला, दोनों से नहीं मिला. He met only Ram. Then Ram told him, by within 2 years of being Krishna died. We sent a cable, I don't know, we never got any reply, perhaps it never reached them, I don't know. So when you go back, you tell Krishna's parents that Krishna died away. As far as I am concerned, I am doing a lot of business, I am getting a lot of money. In another 1 year, I will come with a lot of money. He forgot who was Rama, who was Krishna, he was a stranger, some people have told, so he went and saw them. When he came back, he went to Ram's house and told them, your son has died. So in that house, they all became very miserable, they were all weeping for days together, Ram is gone. So they were all weeping sorrow. Ram is alive. So Ram cannot give them sorrow. It is their mind which gave them the sorrow. So Ram was not the one who gave sorrow because he is alive there. But their mind gave them the sorrow, they are weeping.